So, hi everyone, you can see we're back here today with two new cape videos I just uploaded, or I don't know if I've uploaded, so you can just check the new update video on the channel. But yeah, recently in the past weeks I've made two new capes. That is the Damian New 52. So if you want, you can go check that out. It's all yellow with a sort of ripped black hood, like the ripped partial pieces down here. That's actually taken inspiration from it's either Batman versus Robin animated movie, or the Son of the Batman, whatever one. I think it's actually Talon or it's Deathstroke, one of the two. Grab his cape and they rip the black part, so there's only the yellow and the black sort of overhanging. It looks so good, tarred and shredded. Yeah, I made that sort of cape, and the Jason Todd 1980s, the 1990s yellow cape with the yellow collar. I have a lot of yellow. So let's get straight into it. Here we are with the capes. So, just moved everything back, moved it out of the way. We'll get into the Damian Wayne cape first, since that's the one I explained. So, this is a 5-sided cape made from yellow polyester fabric. It's pretty thin, so it's a thin polyester, nothing rough, nothing thick. Yep, you can see it's pretty lengthy. This thing is big. When I did make it, I wanted to have that length on it. I wanted to drape around my front. So the hood on it also is black, but I'll put it on and show you now. Goes over the head like that. So you can take the hood down. You can see on the edges here it's just torn and shredded. I've cut it up so that, you know, it looks that bit like Slade ripped it. Like I say, I've taken inspiration from the animated movie. It is pretty big. Don't worry, I will give you a back shot of it. It drapes around my front down here. I actually love the way it looks, you know, the way it drapes down. I always wanted that. Half of the time my capes cut around the shoulder. So this is a 5-sided cape, but the 5 sides do arc out to a big shape. So they're basically like triangles. Starts up here and gets really way down the bottom, so that we have this build out right here of all of this, but it gets pretty thin as it comes around the shoulders. So that's where we have that triangle shape. Gets thinner and then wider as it goes down. Yep, you can go and watch the process video, guys, on how I make my capes. I do a lot of them, but this one is a bit different. I have a zipper. It just comes down here like that, and that's how I get it on and off. So you can have it to different lengths if you want. You can have it open like that. You can maybe have a neck piece underneath here. You could have the red, you know, the tunic, the way he has his red shirt. In some comics he has the collar coming up underneath so that it wraps around. You can have that, because when I do sit this up, it covers most of my neck. That's what I wanted. I wanted to have this coverage up here in the chest. Most of the times when I do make these capes, they do just arc around the shoulder a lot, where I wanted to bring the cape forward more, so I did make an extra side, and I did make those sides pretty big. So yeah, let me stand back and show you guys. So the cape is pretty big. Okay, you can just see here from the way I'm standing, and yeah, it's massive. Also, you could have that, but I like the Damian Wayne, you know, in the comics. If you go and look up that design, the yellow actually cuts down here a lot more than out the arms, so this kind of cuts out in the shoulders and the arms a bit, whereas his just comes straight down here. Yeah, I love how it looks and sits. I've always wanted to make a real pure yellow Damian Wayne cape. Half the time I've just went with the black and then added the black hood, maybe the yellow on the inside, but this one's all yellow. Like that. Whoa, the static, that yellow fabric. When you move around a lot, maybe whatever, just watch whatever fabrics you're using, guys. I got a big electric shock from that. This one, I'm going to get another one from this, but this again is the same size, only a bit smaller. So I did make these a bit smaller because Jason doesn't have that whole overhanging around his shoulders. That's more in the Dick Grayson instead. But I'll show you what I like the clipping mechanism. I like how it goes together. So let's do this. So this is the second cape, guys. This is my Jason Todd 1980s to 1990s cape. It's the exact same size, sort of. So just a bit smaller. It doesn't arc out the way Damian's does. I have it tucked around my shoulders a bit. So you can just see the collar that can flick up. Obviously you could do an Elvis, you know, that just comes right up to here. But what I have is a folded down on top, then iron. So I got just a normal household iron and ironed it so that it had that nice crease in and around here, and I fixed it to a point. But now I've just messed it all up. I spent like 2 minutes trying to make this look nice, and I did make it nice. But yeah guys, this is the collar. I think I just have to do a bit more crimping and ironing, but if I have an arc, so you can just see right here, once I put a bit of velcro or something like here on the suit, that'll sit nice. The collar, it has a sort of pull down the shoulders. But yeah, again, like I said, it's not as big as the Damian Wayne. It is a bit smaller because it's Jason's 1980s, sort of when he was Robin. Can't come over the shoulders though, so if you want to have, you know, that kind of profile like that, you can just picture a Jason tunic, so he has sort of the green cuffs. Then he has the yellow pieces coming down here. If you want to go New 52 style, you can just have the sort of different design yellow. Yeah, a lot of green worked into it. That's what I'm planning on doing. Doing a whole new Jason Todd because he's just my favourite Robin. But right here, oh, the electric shock from that. So this clips in here, so there's one here, the other circle like that, and that just goes on the inside, clips in. So they actually move. You can just see that moves up and down like that. So if you want to have the cape pointed up here, that could work. If you want to have it just straight line here, you can do that. Like I say, I'm going to be putting some velcro on the inside here so that that just clips down to the suit here in my collarbone. You can see I got a bit of redness just from holding that, so it's better to wear a shirt and have something clipped to it. But they are pet collars. So this is a pet collar that you can see I got from a discount store. I've cut actually the logo off. Here it is here. So it's a pet collar for your pets, cats obviously. Has a bell on it, but I like the clip mechanism. So just right here, one of the clips, I have got a black marker, so a black permanent marker. Right here. Colored in the center button. So that used to be blue, it used to be actually color coded to this, and this one used to be white. So in the center right there, that used to be white, and I've just colored it in with a marker. But they just unclip there, clip back in. You can just cut it here and here, have it attached for anything. If you want it for buckles, gauntlets, if you want it for actual mechanisms, they just clip onto your suit. So utility belts, grenades, anything like that, you can just put on these little locking mechanisms. I think you get 2 in a pack, so £1 for 2 clip locks. I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe you can go to manufacturers and stores and get those much cheaper, guys. But that's what I'm doing. I've just found different mechanisms, different clips to, you know, clip on the capes, clip on any other utilities. Always be looking. You don't have to get those big bulky square ones. You can get different designs. Like you can just see here, I've got this from a cat collar. You know, a bell, everything. I've just used this from it. So yeah, all's up to you. You saw the 2 new capes that I've made this week and last week. Like I said, if you've watched the previous update video, I was sort of sick. Assassin's Creed Origins has taken over my life. I've clocked it. Finally, I'll be back, and we'll be doing, hopefully, more than weekly uploads. We'll be doing maybe 2 to 3 days uploads and getting this channel just, I'll be doing small reviews and whatever else. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If this has helped you in any tips and tricks for your capes, you can go and check on the process videos that I do have for my capes. There's a lot of other YouTubers out there that do cosplay tips, tricks. They have brilliant advice, and honestly, if you're into EVA foam, Warbler, anything like that, you know, heat guns and all, really manual stuff, Mod Podge, go and watch a lot of those other YouTubers. But yeah, I help you in all your fabric and sewing endeavours and capes, obviously. As always, let your cake speak, guys. From me, everyone here at Aaron, I'm John Hay, trying to just be a normal guy and a cape, because I always loved the cape when I was a kid. See you later. Make a cape.